Hey everyone, Steve Monette here with another video in my Bible Prophecy Bite series where we look at Bible scripture, history, and current events that all point to the soon return of Jesus the Messiah. Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to respond to a thread or series of comments that I received from my last video, which was titled, "Are you sure this is not the mark?" And in that comments section, there were two very astute and observant ladies that left a thread of comments. I think it was about 10 comments total that I thought were very intriguing. And their names were Teresa and Sherry. And Sherry asked me to put together a video based on those comments. And I really thought it was a great thought process that they had put up there. And I think it was a good idea to do this video. So here we are. So, as you know, over the past few weeks, I have posted a series of videos. I think I'm up to like number 4 now, where I gave you scriptural evidence showing that this snake bite is most likely the mark of the beast. And I'm going to clarify this as I've already done in the videos, but I'm just going to do it again because people don't seem to understand this, is that I do believe it is the snake bite if you take it under a mandate. And again, I've said that throughout all my videos, but people don't seem to appreciate that fact or never heard me or whatever the case may be. But as you can imagine, many people disagreed with me that when I said that it was the mark if it was taken under a mandate. But there's even more scriptural and historical evidence that I totally missed and never even considered. And it was these two ladies, Teresa and Sherry, that made a very interesting and compelling connection between current events and Bible scripture. And again, I totally missed it. And it is these connections that I want to talk about today. So here we go. Many Christians believe that this is, in fact, the mark of the beast, this snake bite, because it meets all of the criteria that the Bible gives us, okay? Now, conversely, many other Christians are of the belief that this snake bite is actually a blessing from God. Yes, we do see that. These are the people that are holding snakebite clinics in their churches or inside their church parking lots. There is even a pastor that's down in Atlanta that will only allow people with snake bites to attend church services. And they have to sign up on a computer program prior to even coming. And they have, quite frankly, ridiculous social distancing requirements in that church. Which, firstly, for those pastors and even priests, for that matter, who demand a snake bite to attend church, read the Bible. Remember that Jesus invited all people to come to him. The lepers, the sick, the dying, the woman with the issue of blood, demon possession, prostitutes, rich men, poor women, warriors, soldiers. It didn't matter who you were or what you had done or what illness that you had. Everyone was welcome regardless of their health status. And I think that should be remembered when you're thinking of implementing a snakebite policy in your church. But once this snakebite became available to the public, there was a natural hesitancy to roll up your sleeve. Understandable. And in order to alleviate that hesitancy, we saw the worldwide beast governments all over the world start to hand out some very interesting and enticing offers if one would just change their mind. Case in point, we saw offers of free donuts, free french fries, free beer, free AirPods, entry into $1 million lottery, free marijuana, free lap dances in Vegas, and free tickets to sporting events. Then we saw many celebrities who began to promote the snakebite. And if you really think about it, all of these incentives appeal to the well-known sins of gluttony, lust, greed, envy, and pride. Which then begs the question, why is there a need to appeal to our sinful nature if this thing is a blessing from God? Interesting question. But I want to take this one step further. I want to focus on 3 of these incentives that governments are offering if you only will take their snake bite. Did you notice that when governments offered free food if you get a vaccine, they offered free money if you got a shot, and they also insisted that if you took the shot, you would be protected from this virus? That trio of offers reminds us of a very familiar story in the Bible, and the story that all Christians should know by heart. And that story is found in Matthew chapter 4, which is the temptation of Jesus by Satan. And in that story, we see that Satan tempted Jesus with three earthly things. In the first temptation, Satan offered Jesus food or bread because he was very hungry after fasting for 40 days. In the second temptation, we read that Satan offered Jesus all of the world's riches, money, if only he would just bow down and worship him. And then finally, we see that Satan also reminded Jesus that he would be protected by his angels if he jumped off the roof of the temple. In quick summary, we see Satan offering food, riches, and a reminder of protection. Gee, does that sound familiar? Yeah, we're seeing that today. If you bow down and you follow the mandates of this worldwide beast government system, you could receive free food. Like Shake Shack French fries that the city of New York offered. Oh, better yet, Krispy Kreme donuts if you have a snakebite card. And if you bow down and follow the mandates of this worldwide beast government system, then you could receive riches such as cash rewards, like here in my home state of Massachusetts, offering $1 million lottery. In Maryland, New York, Ohio, and Colorado also offered cash prizes if you would just get the snake bite. And if you bow down and follow the mandates of this worldwide beast government system, then you were told that you would be protected from this evil virus, even though it clearly does not work as advertised. So in summary, what are we seeing today? We are seeing Satan's children tempting the Lord's children. And they are using the same tricks and tactics that their father tried on Jesus some 2,000 years ago. Hopefully, you will not fall for it, because Jesus didn't fall for it either. So until next video, keep looking up, for our redemption draws near. Thanks for watching.